I don't like to do this, but I'm going to do a video saying that I'm probably going to hate a TV show that's not even been made yet. Yeah, Star Trek Academy. Welcome to SciTrek, your sci-fi TV and movie channel. When Rings of Power came out, I kept banging the drum saying, look, loads of YouTube channels are saying this is going to be crap, but wait, watch the show, make up your own mind. So yes, I'm being a little bit of a hypocrite here, because I am going to say I don't think I'm going to like Starfleet Academy, and it hasn't even been made yet. But I have an important reason why I'm going to say that, and why I think I know where they're going with this series, and it's a direction I don't like. So why am I saying this? Right, so at the moment they're in the writers' room with Star Trek Academy. Tawny Roberts is in the writers' room with them, so we may get a bit of comedy in the series, because she's actually a comedian by trade, or a comic actress, and a writer, and she is in the writers' room actually working on some of these episodes. So hey, might get some comedy. I'd like that. But Alex Kurtzman and the other co-showrunner, Michelle something, has basically come out and talked about the production plan. It will be going into production, basically filming in late summer. The writing apparently is nearly done, but they have to build sets now. He's talking about basically how the sets take about 6 months, filming will take about 6 months, and then post-production will take about 6 to 8 months. So we can expect to see this on our screens late 2025, early 2026. Fine. He is also talking about, in this interview recently, about how this is going to be a bunch of cadets in the new Starfleet Academy, which we've seen at the Discovery, talked about in Discovery several times. Some of them want to be there, and some of them don't want to be there. Now, this is this talk that sort of rang in my ears and made me think, oh God, I'm not going to like this. Now, this was also sort of inspired, this video, by a comment that was actually put on a previous video talking about Academy and Legacy. And this chap actually said, look, teenagers in the future here, following Discovery, are going to be completely unrelatable to teenagers today. The problems are going to be completely different. They're going to be completely different. It would be like comparing teenagers today to teenagers in Victorian times or earlier. They're very, very different. And I actually think he had a point. But listening to Alex Kurtzman talk about how they've got a bunch of new cadets coming through, that some are younger and some want to be there and some don't want to be there, made me think even beyond that, that yes, these new group of people aren't going to be relatable to teenagers if they do this realistically. But more than that, these are going to be a bunch of teenagers from different planets that, thanks to the burn and the lack of warp drive for decades or however long it was, haven't had any contact with each other. The relationship between those planets, between the Federation, is completely broken down. And then they're going to be thrown back in together at Starfleet Academy. So I can see where I think this series is going. It's not just going to be a bunch of teenage angst. It's also going to be about all these different cultures trying to work together. Now, I hate the term woke. You guys know that. I hate it. But to be honest, this series is screaming that word. And people are going to get, I think, very angry about it. They already think Discovery's incredibly woke, these people that shout that word a lot. So this show that is basically being primed to do what I would consider very Star Trek stuff and talk about race and culture and things like this show basically is going to have that at its core, more than any Star Trek series I think ever has. And remember, the Star Trek's always been about this sort of thing, about aliens getting on with each other. The Federation at its core is about different cultures getting on with each other. A lot of Star Trek Enterprise, that's what it was about. You know, it was about us trying to figure out our place in the universe and things. But this, even more than that, really is going to be centered around the politics of the universe now, and these people on a very individual basis trying to get on with each other, trying to understand each other, and so on and so on. So not only is this Star Trek 90210, they're going way beyond that. And I don't want to watch a TV show that is just about that. I just don't. Already, this TV show is incredibly locked into one location. It's going to be Starfleet Academy. Deep Space Nine, when it first started, its biggest problem was that it was based on a starbase and they never went anywhere. The show only really got good when the Defiant came into it. They used the runabouts and they tried to make, oh, look, no, don't worry, we've got runabouts, we can still explore. And I'm there going, they're crap. They're shuttles. Calm down. The Defiant, though, made that show brilliant because, yes, you still had the base, but also you had the Defiant. That TV show could have just been changed to the Defiant, and I would have been just as happy. Star Trek Deep Space Nine hyphen the Defiant. Starfleet Academy is going to have a massive problem with that. The only thing they're going to be able to do is maybe start having some cadet runs where basically they go aboard starships for different missions and things, so we get to see different starships that way. But that probably won't happen straight away because they're going to be new cadets in a new Starfleet Academy. It wouldn't make any logical sense for them to do that. Now, from a writer's point of view, from Alex Kurtzman's point of view, I can completely see why they want to do this show because it is something, again, very different. It will allow the writers to really explore a lot of emotions and things like this. But from a viewer, I'm just sitting there thinking, oh, crap, I don't want to watch that. One of the things Alex Kurtzman said, though, and I actually I can't help but laugh even thinking about it. He said, yes, we want this TV show to make new viewers, younger audience, the new younger demographic excited, but we also want to draw in the original Trekkies, the people that watch the original series, Deep Space Nine, TNG, whatever. He says, whatever your Trek is, we still want you to come in and adore this new show. Well, those people didn't adore Discovery. So I don't see why on earth he thinks they would like this, I'm going to say abomination, that's been created off the back of Discovery. I have hundreds of comments basically saying, look, scrap Academy, we don't want it, just give us Legacy. But I have to say, on this time, I agree. I don't think we need this TV show. It might have made an interesting movie. It might have made an interesting one-off thing. But as a TV series, multiple seasons, I don't want it. And I think it's going to be crap. But it's still Star Trek, so I hope I'm wrong. But guys, get to the comments and tell me what you think. Is Starfleet Academy something that you think is going to be awful? Do you understand with my reasoning? Or do you have other reasons that you think, actually, yeah, this has got alarm bells going all over the place. Red alert, it's going to be awful. Tell me exactly what you think in the comments. If you are new to the channel, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification every time it's out. You'll never miss any of our new videos. And you can go to patreon.com/SciTrek, where most of our videos premiere first. So go check it out. As always, please stay safe, and I'll see you next time.